I was attempting to paint the Mona Lisa this morning when I realised I'm actually colourblind, and that got me thinking. Colossal update inbound for No Man's Sky. How true is it? Well, in today's video we're going to discuss some very key topics, and let's try and get to the bottom of why people are thinking that the next Colossal update is coming very, very soon. So let's get into today's video. So first of all, let's state some facts. We know that there will be an update coming, whether it be a small one or a big one, because the PSVR 2, which Hello Games has already said that it will be supported from launch, which is obviously currently not right now, we know that in from 9 days time it will be ready to go when the PSVR 2 is launched for No Man's Sky. And a few weeks ago that sent the entire No Man's Sky community that listens for signals from Mr. Murray from Hello Games into a bit of a frenzy, because we all believe that very soon we're gonna get some sort of indication of maybe a new emoji or some kind of mystic trailer from Hello Games or Mr. Murray over on Twitter. However, that sadly didn't happen, and the hype train was stopped in its tracks. However, the community can definitely feel that something is rising, something that is brewing, and it's more of a question of when. When could it happen? Because some people are starting to think that this one could definitely be one of the biggest updates yet. Some say it could even be the Colossal update. Now, the leading theory is this: because Hello Games has been completely radio silent, including Sean Murray, and even on Steam internal update files, nothing has moved at all. Like, nothing. So that can only lead to more and more speculation, but the leading theory is because there's been no movement on that, and because of the radio silence, the team must be working on something colossal. They must be working on something huge to bring into the No Man's Sky universe. Now, this could indicate that it could be a complete overhaul of the fauna, of the graphics. It could be inclusion of maybe new terrain generation. It could also be more inclusion of new storylines. It could even be the PvP aspect that I've been absolutely lobbying on this channel now for a while. And to be honest with you, speculation about what could be is virtually endless within the No Man's Sky community. But personally, this is all giving me PTSD. I've already resorted to cannibalism by locking Jim up in the back. Will you shut up back there? I'm trying to do a video. Anyway, this is giving PTSD, because at the end of the day, we know that an update is so close. We can feel it. We can almost smell it. And we know that it's just right there, ready for our fingers to get a hold of it. We'll know more, I feel, in the next 9 days. I think the next 9 days for No Man's Sky is going to be a very, very busy period. Because right now, as I speak to you, there are what I like to dub update hunters going through the game files looking for any maybe hidden clues. There are people that are absolutely stalking the Steam update page to see if there's any internal movement, and there's also people stalking Mr. Murray and Hello Games Twitter accounts, again looking for any clues, any indication, looking for any sort of signal. And that's with even any normal posts that Sean has put up, such as like people's artwork and even just in-game stills. They're looking for any kind of clue that maybe gives off a detail. And to be honest with you, that is where Hello Games have gotten us at the moment. And to be fair, that is the fault of this Ziploc silence that they seem to be adopting at the moment with this attitude, because it's driving people to look for things that may not even be there, because they're just not being very open or honest about what is going on. What I think that Hello Games need to do, and I did say this in the last video, is very clearly just give us a 2023 roadmap, so then we know roughly what to expect. Now, obviously, roadmaps are just more like guidelines, and it don't mean that Hello Games will have to stick to it, but just to give us an idea of where the game is heading, the direction, and that will also make the community, I feel a lot easier about all this, because we know that there will be support coming in for No Man's Sky and updates coming for No Man's Sky at least for another year. And that brings me on to the next topic, where some people think that No Man's Sky is a dying game, and to those people I say absolutely not. And the reason I said that is very simple. Hello Games have been absolutely moving now from the Nintendo Switch. They're going to be bringing it over to Mac, and they are supporting all the latest and greatest from PlayStation with the PSVR 2. So they are introducing No Man's Sky into more and more consoles, varieties, and welcoming new players. And we've already seen an influx of new players since 4.0. Let's not even go back over what Disaster 4.0 was, but yet people were still going ahead and purchasing the game. And that reminds me, another thing that these update hunters look for is when No Man's Sky actually goes on sale, such as on Steam and also on the console variants. So my whole theory behind all this is very simple. The team are working on expanding No Man's Sky to the point of bringing it into new consoles, new gamers' hands. So I don't feel like yet at all will be a time for them just to stop updating it, and that's that. I still think that this is definitely a signal in my mind that they're going to be supporting this game for another few years to come yet. It just seems very strange that obviously there's been no update announcements as of yet going off previous, but Hello Games have never been one to do things by the book. So whilst this may seem very strange for the community having to wait this long, it's probably not very strange for Hello Games at all, because, you know, when the game first came out, there was up to 9 months plus without updates back in the dark ages. We won't speak about that. Anyway, guys, as always, that's everything from me here today. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.